Wanda is considered one of the most passionate and positive people you'll ever meet, both personally and professionally. Her inspirational mentoring, sales, and customer service training has dubbed her to be Wanda D, the Motivational Queen. She launched Wanda D TV, a revolutionary online real estate talk show where local businesses and community leaders discuss their services, issues, and concerns. Wanda is passionate about helping people achieve their goals and dreams. She has gone on to pursue many passions, including her I Am Enough talk show, having a seat on the West Georgia Board of Realtors, author of inspirational and motivational books, and also a strong supporter of several nonprofit organizations within her community. Wanda believes that there's no such thing as bad decisions, only regrets of not making the right attempt. For speaking engagements or to book her for your next event or conference, please visit www.IamEnough365.com.
Go through with PTSD also, I'm ex-military, but I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm gonna freestyle and then I'm gonna tell y'all a little something, because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone. Did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic. I pay bills all the time. Rapping on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I rhyme. I am enough.
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 I am enough. Times right now totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the bluff. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take the time. Sit back, relax, so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could unwind. Say a little stuff that was on my mind. And this is how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough, but say, I am enough.
I am enough.
Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby. Alright.
In the 8C.
What up, though? Did I say that right? What up, though? What up, though? It's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, your accountability coach, helping you get her done. What is it that you need to get done? Well, you know, today is time to get done with this I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matter. And we are live here at the Chef's Spot, where we're taking over and we're bringing you lots of motivation, lots of inspiration, and we're just coming to bless your Sunday today. So if you are out there, say you're on YouTube, I need you to hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and let everybody know that we're on live. And then also, if you're on Facebook, please like and share, invite your friends, family, and even your frenemies, okay? Because we want everybody to get blessed by this beautiful conversation that we're having today. We're going to be talking about putting your money to work. Yeah, everybody needs a job, even your money. So we're going to talk about putting your money to work. We have some phenomenal guests in the building that's coming to you as well. And we're just going to chop it up and we have a great time. I have, you know, we had a little technical difficulties. Y'all can tell we started a little bit late, and I'm almost out my mind, y'all, because I hate being late. So I wrote the other day, what is my one pet peeve? And you know what it is? Being tardy for the party. So that's fine, because we can get over it, right? I have this scarf right here. I'm going to show y'all this handkerchief that I found. This handkerchief belonged to my grandmother, and I found it in a pocketbook. So I said on my way here, I said, let me tie this around my wrist. This is what I need. I need some extra magic. So Granny's in the building too, y'all. Okay, give it up for Granny. Can y'all give Granny some love? Okay, yeah. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Come on in the room. You know what we do here on the I Am Enough Talk Show. We want to bring the community together. We want to bring entrepreneurs, artists, authors, everybody together to let them know that we have a platform that's available to you to come on here and market your business, showcase your talents and services. And we meet every first and third Sunday. And also through the week, you can find me at the Wake Up Winnie for Entrepreneur Group. We're starting Monday. We'll be starting back our 6 o'clock a.m. Yeah, that's 6 a.m. in the morning on some motivation to your success for the day. We'll be doing that from Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure that you plug that on your calendar. Another thing that we have coming up is we have this beautiful book fair that's going to be coming up June the 7th through the 13th. And if you're interested in being a part of it, all you need to do is send an email to the I Am Enough Talk Show page and ask them for information on the book fair, and they'll give you that information that you need to get involved. And also, if you're a book lover, please sign up. We'll have a link for you to go and sign up so you can see all of these amazing authors. So far, we have over 50 authors that have joined the community that want to come to you and showcase their books, talk about what they do, because, you know, we as a people, we're multifaceted, we're multi-talented, and there's layers to us. We're not just one thing. So that's why we want to offer this platform for you to come in and let people know what you do and why you do what you do. Chef!
What up?
What up, Chef? If you don't get over here and tell the people what you got going on, Chef got it. The whole neighborhood is smelling good. So if y'all catch the smell, I don't know if he's gonna let y'all in here, but y'all might catch the smell while y'all driving down 20 or up the block or something like that. Chef, what's going on over there today?
Man, we doing some bacon wrapped scallops. We got some lamb for our lamb body pops with a peach chutney for our appetizers. We're doing chicken and waffles, but with a twist.
Oh, y'all hear all of that? With a twist and a turn. Yeah, so Chef gonna be coming to y'all in a minute. He working on some stuff. He can't jump on the camera right now. But I have another special guest that I brought on today to help us with this money thing. So I want y'all to take some notes. She's only gonna be on here for a quick second, but she's gonna be powerful and impactful because that's what winners do. Winners come to change the world. I met this beautiful sister about a year or so ago, and she was bringing us information in the area of finance and how to get it done. But she's coming to us. She's all the way in Florida. She's coming to us virtually to share with us how we should put our money to work. I'm talking about the one and only Renee Spade. J.R. Spade Davis is her name, and she's a native of Brooklyn, New York. She lives in Tampa, Florida right now. She's been there for over 20 years. She became a financial professional because she saw a need in her own life. Now, with determination and an unwavering focus, her knowledge about financial literacy increased as her mission to educate women, especially single parent women, about the advantage of understanding just how money works. Now, working closely with a team of experts with over 100 years of combined experience and her team at the Wealth Wave, she has put together multiple strategies to educate families on how to put themselves in a better position to build a solid future. Now, who doesn't want to do that? And she is a regular contributor to the digital financial magazine Affluence. So put your hand together. Without further ado, y'all better give it up. Give it up. Give it up. What's up, Queen? Uh-oh. What's up, Queen? Let me get you the bell. Are you there? Are you there, Queen?
How you doing? Thank you so much for me. Can you hear me?
I am absolutely fabulous. I do have, I am experiencing some delays. Do you, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you now.
Okay, so you were a little frozen,
Yes.
and I think you're going
Yes,
in
I
and out.
heard
Now,
you.
if that keeps happening, then I'll just ask you to just go out and come back in. Can you hear me?
Come back in. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I hear you
Do you want to
fine.
take? Okay. So thank you. Welcome. Thank you for coming on today and helping us understand some other ways how to put our money to work. And I want to just thank you for taking our time to come and give us this information. How you doing?
Oh, my pleasure. I'm well today. Thank you. Doing well. How about yourself?
I am
I
doing
want to
just
come over there for some of them
beautiful.
chicken and waffles.
You do right. You want to come up for these chicken and waffles? I'm telling you, man. All you got to do is head on up. What's that? 75, right? Just head on up 75 North, and we'll keep the light on, like
Yes.
Motel 8 or 6, one of the
Yes.
motels. Well, let me ask you a question. How did you even become interested? Right. How did you become interested in financial planning?
Well, truth of the matter is, I grew up in a military family. So I had a father and a stepfather, and the military gets paid on certain days. So when money ran low, I called daddy number one, and I would call daddy number two. Being a spoiled child, it was just so much easier for me. Didn't have to be responsible with my money or anything like that. Had two children, and I realized I can't teach them what I'm doing because they ain't about to call me every time I get paid for some money. And I decided that I needed to be more responsible and educate them the same way that I should have been educated. And so I said, you know what, let me get in here, get my license, do a couple things, and that's what started. And since I got involved when I was a single parent, that's what has been me to educate someone.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. And now, what type of schooling did you have to go to get your license and your certifications?
Well, truth of the matter is the basics of what an individual needs starts with a life insurance plan. So I have my life license, and
Okay.
because I really want to help my clients get to the next level, I'm actually in the process of studying for my securities license, which I should have within the next 60 days or so, because people want to be able to invest. Now, even though I don't have that license now, I work with a team of experts, and I'm always referring my clients to them so that they can get a better education about some different products available, especially if they are leaving one job and going to another and they have a 401k. There are some different things that we need to be doing with that money, getting set up for retirement, different things like that.
Awesome. That's and congratulations. It's very interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, that you said that. What age do you recommend that that's the best for somebody to begin, with the financial planning?
Question. What is the yeah. Well, starting early is always best. The longer you wait, the more cost is. There's a high price for waiting. In your 20s, you're looking at being able to put away about $200 or so. Your 30s, your 40s. If you wait until you're talking about having to put away $1,500 or more to have $1 million retirement. And who's trying to wait that long and to put money away? We need to be doing these things as early as possible.
And is that actually enough money to live off of? I mean, really and truly. Do you think?
Well, if you think about it, $1 million can go a long way. And if you have your money in the right vehicle, even though you may be withdrawing, the money is still growing.
Got you. So when you get your
started and sitting down with a financial professional,
right? Got you. It is somewhat of a delay. Queen, can I ask you to log out and log back in just to see if we can make this flow a little bit better?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So while she's doing that, where's Chef? Chef, can you come? Can you come?
Yes, I
let the
come. You
people
can
see
come
your
in.
face. Yeah, because I just didn't like the flow of that, and it gets on my nerves when I can't get it right. Chef, what's going on over there in that kitchen?
Man, we are getting these Cavassier cupcakes going.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cavassier cupcakes.
yeah, we doing some experiment today. Y'all gonna be my subjects.
No,
Y'all gonna be
I'm
my
always
subjects.
in up for a good experiment.
You know, so if I had some special butter, I would have used that too. We would have had some edible Cavassier cupcakes.
Oh.
But you know, I didn't make any special butter this weekend.
So let me let you hear this sister right here, because she already said that she want to be in the building.
Well, why she's not in the building?
There she go. There
What's
she go,
up,
right
gorgeous?
There she go.
Hey,
Hello, sweetheart.
look at that big ass smile. What's happening?
Yeah. And he's.
I heard everything you were saying.
She said she heard everything you were saying, and she just want to be in the building. She said, "I want to know how to get to them waffles and chicken and he also."
Yes, ma'am.
Did you hear about the cupcakes?
No.
Did you?
What cupcake?
Oh, you didn't hear about the cupcakes?
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm doing Cavassier cupcakes.
Cavassier cupcakes.
So
Yeah. So we're
drunk.
the guinea pigs. So you can only be the guinea pigs if you're here. But you know, actually Renee is in Florida, but she is gonna be coming joining us.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah, she's
well,
gonna
what part of Florida is she in?
Tampa.
Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? Hey, I haven't been to Florida yet, and I would love to come down there, and you can host one of our events down there, and we can come down there and show out in your home and the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
We love to travel. We love to get out of Georgia. From one red Republican state to the next crazy red Republican state.
I think they changed, right? It turned.
Oh, no, they're crazy.
I don't know.
If you protest down in Florida, they're going to run your ass over and get away with it.
Oh, my. So let's jump back into the I was asking you about, you know, you were talking about the $1 million being enough, and you were saying that you not only can help people put the money, move the money. So after you figure out how to save it, then how to invest it. And that's what you're working on now.
So are you low-key laundering money in a good way?
Yes, low-key. You sound like my son.
Yes, that's what she said. So what are the most common myths that people about financial planning that people have?
Well, excuse me. Insurance is insurance, and everyone believes that they pay too much until they need it. So that's a common myth right there. You need to get yourself situated as early as possible. I tell people, as soon as that baby is born and you have a social security number, you need to jump on it, because down the road, if something should happen medically to make your child uninsurable, then what are you going to do? So you need to handle business. And then the right type and the right amount with the right planner can result in a tax-free supplemental income. So you really need to sit down and talk with someone who knows what they're doing to be able to assist you to propel your future to where it needs to be. Because we're talking about generational, being able to pass on a legacy.
Right, building the generational wealth. And that's great, because I remember when my kids were little getting that. Y'all remember getting that Gerber policy? Did you ever see the Gerber mail? Right.
Yeah.
And telling you to get your life insurance and stuff. And most people overlook that, but I know whole life policies work very well. That's, you know, so what is your
do. I personally like the IUL. Because it's a little more flexible for individuals.
Tell us what that is.
And
what those
Index Universal Life.
Index Universal Life.
Look
Did you know about that?
No, they're not.
Yes.
Okay. Index Universal Life.
Your president.
That's something new in my vocabulary.
Who has one? Obama?
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
All right.
Several years ago, they put it on the life insurance test here out in Florida about him having that policy. But it's a 7702. That's what you want to look up. The president's own is what it is.
7702. So y'all write that down. Y'all watching, write that down. Help us out. Write down 7702. Thank you, Vivian. Let me give a shout out to some very special guests watching online. We got Miss Vivian Reed in the building. She's from Brooklyn, New York. She's over.
Vivian's always on with us.
Where you?
What up, Brooklyn?
What up, Brooklyn? Yes, and we got
baby.
Who else did I see over here? I saw some. Oh, we got Miss Shimmy is in the building. What's up, co-author? How are you today? And Tiasha is on the way. So we wrote that down. We said, and she told us to look up 7702. That's a specific policy that we need to look up. In Index Universal.
Index Universal.
Life. Obama has it.
Obama has it. Well, if Obama got it, he chasing them butt checks.
Chasing checks. That's what we want to do. We want to chase them checks. Chase them checks.
If you do that policy right, you can be your own bank. I tell people all the time.
Really?
I got married in my 40s. I didn't have to take out a loan. I just borrowed the money from myself.
Okay. I got you. Sign me up. That's all.
Hey, sign me up too. I want to chase the checks too.
Chasing checks. I like that. That's a t-shirt.
Yes, it is.
Chasing checks.
I'll come up with some sayings every here and now.
I know you do. You hot like that. So tell us, what are some of the most common errors that people commit concerning financial planning and using their insurance as a financial tool?
What about our CDs, IRAs, and such forth like that? I know a lot of people invest in those.
Roth IRA is what I would definitely recommend. CDs, you're not earning any real interest on those. They're not a bad tool, but they're really not something that's going to propel you with your finances in the future. But I would say one of the biggest errors is not getting an expert to craft the proper plan and not remembering it's a long-term strategy. You've got to give yourself and your family the time that you need to have this plan actually work for you. We're a microwave society. We want everything now.
Absolutely.
We want it fast. I have people ask me all the time, well, how long do I have to have the policy before I can take money out? That shouldn't be something that's on your mind. This is something that we're talking about 10, 20, 30 years down the road.
Right.
You don't need to be trying to take out that money now. You need to be thinking about many tomorrows from now, not an immediate tomorrow.
Right. And you said it, we do live in a microwave society. And so what's the one thing you would recommend for, we have our monies that we need to live off of, and then the workable monies that we can put onto something putting it into one of these things that you're referring to,
or make good money while we sleeping.
Exactly. So definitely you want to start off with what I call a spending plan. People call it a budget, but so many people are afraid of that word. So I call it a spending plan. So the first thing you need to do is know where your money is going and what your plans are. So you need to have that 3 to 5 year goal, the 7-year goal, and then the future goal. And you want to sit down and you craft a plan. There's not one thing that's set for everybody. So when I'm speaking to people, especially in a setting like this, I'm going to generalize my response. So essentially, the foundation, regardless, is life insurance. Most definitely. That is your foundation, because everybody is appointed a day to pass away.
Exactly.
You're going. You're not living forever. Nobody lives to be 900. What was it? How old was Methuselah?
I don't know. They say
it's important to start with that.
We want to make money like the Caucasians.
And then you build from, and it can happen.
It's a bad child.
It can happen.
I want to know all the IRS tax loopholes that they be messing with.
That's right. So which that we have to, say that again, Queen.
I said for sure. He talking about tax codes. I said yes.
Yes. Okay. So what they need to do is book a session with you so they can get real deep into
Yeah,
figuring out what works for you and your family. And I know that
exactly.
that you do a lot of educating. And I have your website scrolling below, and it's very, very informative. So for all of you, because we have more questions, and we just want you, our viewers, and our viewers that come through later and watch maybe on a replay, to reach out to RJ and find out how she can really get some things set up for you correctly. I have another question, Queen, and I just wanted to ask you this question right here. What is the singular variable that can work for or against us in financial planning
Ooh,
using
good question.
insurance?
Wow, that's easy. That's easy. What can work against you? Your health, your
Okay.
age,
Where you going,
smoking,
Chef?
your lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you've got some issues going on, it may be a little bit difficult to get you exactly what it is that you need. Although I can help anyone, it also may
Mm-hmm.
cost you more.
Wow. So say that again.
You
So
definitely
variables working against you is your lifestyle. Like, how do you live? Smoking, drinking,
yes,
gambling, risky sports. I think about how
yes,
when you, like, for me to have,
skydiving.
right, skydiving,
You
like,
know,
right. And sometimes if they know that you do that, they won't insure you, correct? With some
well,
companies,
it's not that they won't insure you, but you will pay a
it's higher.
you'll be
It's
what
higher
is called
premium.
rated, so it's higher.
Got you.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, well then that's great. Well, Queen, I just want to thank you for just taking out some time today. And we really have a lot more questions, and one question can lead to another question. But
Yeah, I got 100 questions. We want to sit down and have some dinner and talk money. How about that? I feed you, you tell me about the money.
That sounds like a plan. Also, contact me so you can get this book,
Stop
which has
being
some
easy.
very
I like that title.
how money
okay,
works.
so tell them how to get that. And you're giving this book, How Money Works.
Stop being a
sucker.
Go to my website.
Okay.
Go to my website and just contact me on the website.
Gotcha. So that's what we need to do. And anything else? Do you have any events or anything coming up soon?
I have events every Tuesday and Thursday. And what I'll do is I'll send you some information so that you can post them, because we give educational classes as well, and they're at no cost.
That's where Chef
right
needs to be.
We're really
Where is this I need to be
at the educational classes.
Sign me up.
On Tuesdays and Thursdays,
yes.
Right?
Yes, yes. So
I like that.
Information about what's going on.
But what time?
Pass it on to him. And,
okay.
It's in the evenings.
Right.
It's in the evenings.
Oh, that's perfect.
And we'll work it out. We'll work it out.
She said y'all will work it out either way.
I'll post something.
Okay, great. Yeah, make sure you send that and post it. Also, send it to the I Am Enough Talk Show page so we can grab it from there as well. Or I'll put it everywhere so we can help us get educated in this area. So we definitely can put
because
our
money matters, and us Black people, we need to educate ourselves on how these other people are educating themselves on these money matter financial moments, because they know all the tax loopholes. They know every corner to cut. They know everything, and they don't like to share with us people. So it's good that you're in a field that you have the information to share with us Black people. We need it, sister. We need it.
Yes.
And we appreciate you.
Absolutely. I want to make sure that
I jump on that plane and come on and get some of these Cavassier cupcakes.
Hey, Nana. And also, studio audience, did y'all have any questions for Miss RJ before she take off?
No, we're just waiting on the information where to
So they just ready to join you. Okay, they ready to post up.
Okay,
and get some
information.
On the
website, you'll see all my contact information. Yeah, all my contact information is on the website. So just reach out and we'll talk about the book and talking and everything.
All right, great. And Queen, come and be a part of our book fair so you can talk more to our people.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
that
make sure
sounds
you
fine.
sign up
I
for
was a
that as
co-author
well.
on a book or
Okay,
Okay.
absolutely.
All
So
right.
I'm looking forward to
Thank
hanging out
you.
with you.
Pleasure.
All right.
I'm booking a one-on-one session with
Y'all
you
be blessed.
All right.
when you come to town.
Not a problem.
Thank
Not a problem.
thank you
Jeff.
so much. Have a great
Be
day.
blessed, everyone. You too.
So guys, that was RJ Spade. Wasn't she amazing?
She got some very great information,
Yes, you do.
especially about that money.
And we just had her for like a snippet.
Yeah, and
of
imagine
time.
if you pick her head for about 2 hours.
It's
Boy,
on and
imagine
popping.
what you can do.
It's on and
When you
popping.
pick somebody's brain who knows financial insights and out,
Yes.
Jesus, Lord, it becomes a dangerous thing.
It does. It does.
A
Definitely.
dangerous, smart thing.
So we have to get that index insurance policy. Obama got it.
Yeah. You know, if Obama got it, hey.
Obama got
Yeah,
it.
Obama trying
got
to
it.
set the family off for the rest of
And
his
they
life.
are set.
Yes, they are.
They are
Between
set.
him and Michelle, shit. Oh, boy.
They set. So let's see. We got
How was
Nat.
everybody week though? You know, it's been a phenomenal week, and how's everybody been doing?
That's what, you know what? Let me just say, I'm so glad to be here today and paying attention to life. You know,
Yes.
that's what has to be paid attention to.
Yes, indeed.
Is life. I lost a very dear, sweet friend.
Yes, I
yesterday.
know how it feels,
Yeah.
and I you have my condolences. I definitely know how that feels because
Yeah.
I just lost another cousin this past week in Michigan as well too. So it's just life, like you said, enjoy it, wake up, cherish it.
Wake up,
I mean, dude, wake up. You see the shirt I had on the other
I
day at the
did. I
Alice's.
saw it. I saw that. I was like, look at Chef. He winning over there. You know, and it's just in those moments of appreciating life, like all the time. So even being real conscious while you're driving and not kind of rushing to get there, but paying attention to the scenery.
Well, see, I you know, me and driving, I drive like a NASCAR driver. I'm not gonna lie. I don't sit in traffic. I hate when people drive bunched up together. I'm like, why are they driving all bunched up together? It's 3 lanes over here. Ain't nobody's over there. I get through it. I don't have traffic problems.
Through it. You don't have that.
I don't have Atlanta traffic problems until of course, when it's an accident, then traffic is a halt. But if it's moving, I'm leapfrogging my way through that joint.
I heard that.
I don't play. People sit and drive all bunched up, and I'm like, man, why y'all driving bunched up?
I don't know.
It doesn't make no sense.
It doesn't. Well, so how was your week?
My week has been phenomenal. It's been phenomenal. I woke up blessed each and every day.
Absolutely.
I ain't do much of jack shit, but I did have to wake up and blessed every day. I got the book. I got 1 chapter. I'm trying to decide which are the last menu items I want to put into this book.
Into the last chapter?
Yeah, into the last chapter. I'm up here going between 3 different food items. Like, don't want to put this one in there. Don't want to put that one in there. But I know I can save it for the next book.
Right. That's
I know
what I told
can.
you. It's not a one book.
It's not a one book wonder thing because it has to be a part 2 and a book 2 to the what's going on. But getting ready for Cali and one of my clients out there, we got the event went for 1,000 to 2,500. So it is. I've been pulling out the little bit of hair that I don't have.
You don't have much.
I don't have much, and I'm getting a few more extra gray hairs dealing with this young lady out there, but. It's going to be a phenomenal event.
Don't talk about the client.
She's a phenomenal client. she is. All my clients are phenomenal, and I appreciate it. She giving me these gray hairs, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
But she writing that check that goes along with these gray hairs.
Okay, well then, hey.
So hey, I can't.
You
complain.
can appreciate the gray hairs.
I can appreciate the gray hairs.
There you go.
There you go. With pleasure. If she want to add on some more gray hairs, I'll take them too.
That's awesome. So when is the Cali trip?
Cali trip is in June.
Okay.
And then the open house for my stepdaughter is in July in Michigan.
Okay.
So
you're busy.
I'm trying to get these checks. Well, the open house is
June and July.
June and July.
You got it locked down.
Got it locked down. And then my buddy just called and booked me. He wants to use me on the 24th for his event.
For June?
For May. March, next couple of weeks.
Okay.
And so, I mean, it's God is blessing me in multiple ways, so I can't complain. I'm very happy with everything that's going on. Hey, y'all just keep booking me and I got a house to pay for. I got a pool and outdoor lifestyle to build outside.
I know
So
that's
hey,
right.
book me.
God work will come.
Hey, you got work, I'll come, I'll feed you. Mother's Day is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So, if anybody's looking for, treat their mother to a very special Mother's Day dinner, we can accommodate that.
Okay.
You won't be disappointed. But I am pricey now. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. Don't come to me on no McDonald's ass budget wanting the damn world. I'm just going to be 100% real with you. Food don't went up. It's hard to get stuff these days. And I'm just telling you, I'm being 100 with you. Don't come to me with no McDonald's ass budget. Talking about you want seafood, lobster, and all of this, or you want that, and you got a McDonald's ass budget. I'm sorry, we ain't doing that. I'm quite expensive, so please have that check ready, and I'm going to accommodate you. I'm going to make your night very, 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 very special. You want your people going to be talking about, girl, man, who was that chef at your house? I'm going to be very professional, make you very happy. And if you're doing a dinner date for you and your loved one, boy, it's going to be one hell of a night when I leave.
You know
I'm
what,
just going to say you that. So they can hear you. You're going to get it. You're going to get serviced.
That is so funny
Service.
because Chef leads with that. Wait a minute. Don't call me if you ain't got no money.
Hey, we ain't. Hey, I got an outdoor. If y'all see my backyard, I have an outdoor pool to build, an outdoor kitchen,
and y'all gonna pay
and
for
an entertainment space in my basement. We gotta pay for. So let's get it.
He didn't make no work. You know what, Chef? I appreciate that because I feel the same way.
Because
people need to understand that they gotta cut a check. And then us black people, we want stuff for cheap when they come to us. But you go pay the white folks every damn thing. And they be like, oh, the white folks, yeah, go see what they charge. And they come to me. I bet you I give you a better price. And us as black people, we need to treat each other the same. Right. Stop coming to us since we simply, I know they black. I need to go ahead and maybe I can get a discount. No, we ain't working like that. Books are $25. If it's $25, purchase that author's book. That's $25. Support us. We work hard for our shit. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, but we work hard to write these books. Oh, my bad. But we work hard. Authors, us as black entrepreneurs, we work hard. We don't have nobody. We don't go into work every day. We don't go into no 9 to 5. We don't keep regular hours. We keep midnight hours. Right. Keep whatever it takes.
How many times you done call me late night, Wanda? Yeah. And we've been up to about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. It take that sometimes. Lisa say,
they ain't don't cuss. Lisa, they gotta get the point. Sometimes you gotta cuss a brother out or a sister out to get the point across. We love them though.
Lisa was supposed to be here.
Lisa. Now,
Flowery Branch.
Lisa.
We got to put people on the spot.
Lisa's supposed to have been here 10 weeks ago.
Yep, 10 weeks ago.
Since we first started with the Valentine's, we thank you for always tuning in.
Yes, we do.
Each and every week. But we're going to need you to tune your ass in here in this building.
Don't cuss Lisa out.
Lisa, we want you in the building. We thank you for tuning in.
Don't cuss me out. Lisa, I got your back, babe. I got your back.
But Lisa, I want you in the building, sweetheart. Come on, love.
Yes.
What do we got to do? Send you an Uber from Flowery Branch so you can come and kick it with us?
Ooh.
That's a ticket.
You paying for it?
Hell no, that's a ticket. My Uber fee is $25.
That's your max?
That's my max.
Well, it's good you got a max though, Chef. So guess who's coming to dinner?
We got some wonderful guests in the building.
Yeah, we still got.
We got some returning guests. We got some new guests.
New guests, returning guests, and we have, which y'all don't know, y'all about to meet our new guest. And I'm gonna let him tell you about him. But we got the filmmakers in the building tonight.
The filmmakers in the building.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need them to cut a check too. I gotta cut them a check so they can come do some filming to me.
Yeah.
Support.
You got to. You got to.
You know,
So that's
I
what
don't
we
mind
do.
cutting checks to help folks out, to help me out.
Yeah, that's what we do. We take projects and we bring them to life, and we take books and we turn them to movies. We turn books to stage plays, and we be writing books and coloring books and activity books and poetry books and the whole 9 yards. So
It's endless to what we do.
Yeah, it's endless. It's just one thing after another. Yeah. So you know what? I just want to recap on RJ.
Wow, she's phenomenal.
Yeah.
She is awesome. Wish she was here in the building.
Yeah.
You know, it's good that, you know, even though she wasn't able to make it, that is, she was able to jump on and educate us about financial stability, because not a lot of us know and understand on how to make money and let our money work for us.
Absolutely.
We shouldn't be working for the money. Our money should be working for us.
Absolutely. And one thing you're full of them. Well, one thing is what I liked, and Lisa talks about this all the time too, is you have to have a spending plan. So therefore, then you can have that disposable cash to invest, because that's why people be looking for it back right away.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, I'm gonna give you my $100. I need it back. When can I get it back? And it's like, no, you can't get it back. Just figure that's gonna go and do what it's gonna do. And it may take a year, 2 years, 5 years, and then you start making money with that 100. But if you take that 100 and you just drop it and you want it back in 2 days.
And that's not how investment works. People really need to learn to understand that, because I recently invested. Well, last year I invested in a new upcoming jet company.
Okay.
And what it is like, it's a jet company for the like Uber. So you can book a flight and book a private jet and travel, you know, anywhere you want to, just like Uber. Okay. So it's an up and coming company. It's called, I do believe it's called JetBlue, Jet something.
It's like a charter jet company.
Charter jet company. Okay. And it's just like a rideshare program that you do with Uber. And so I put a couple of $100 into them last year, and they were looking for up and coming investors. So I put a little money into that. I put a little money into marijuana stocks. And I told my granddad about the marijuana stocks. And so he had his financial advisor look into it, and he also done it. So it's different ways you can put your money into it and let it work for you. Exactly. But like you said, though, you can't put that $100 in there and be like, okay, I want it back right now. Sit back, relax, let it work for you. Exactly. And 5 and 10 years down the line from now, you can be a multimillionaire and not even know it, and helping your family out. Yeah. And moving on to another project. And
you know, another thing that she said was key, and I do this with I was telling my daughter the same thing. Start your kids investing early. Like, so then they don't have to wait to get old and become adults of investing.
And be like us.
And also
broke and old.
Yeah, it also wait a minute, it also sets a discipline. You know, so it's like you get your check. If you're working, then you know, okay, well, 50% of that I'm moving it here. So then you start living off of a certain wage, as opposed to get the check, go partying Friday, by Saturday you broke.
Yeah, by Friday night you're broke. Yeah, I haven't been in that route before.
Throwing bottles, not bottles, right? What do you throw at the club?
They throw bottles too. They buy bottles too. Hey, they throw bottles too. But you know, hey, everybody, you know, they paying $150 for bottles, when the same bottle you can go to the liquor store and get for $30 or maybe $40.
Right.
So stuff in clubs is tripled.
Exactly.
And then you look, and then, you know, it's understandable for people who are multimillionaires. They can go out and buy 3 or 4 bottles at $150 a piece. But us regular common folks, you know, hey, I go to have a shot and I'm done. Like, okay, I'm done. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
But you're right, though. Our money has to, you know, we had to teach our kids, because, you know, entrepreneurship. Because growing up, we wasn't taught entrepreneurship. We wasn't taught how to save money. Our parents told us to go to school, go to college to get a job. Nowadays, we have to teach our kids at a different aspect. We got to teach them, go to school, go to college, and own your own business. Because you can't leave a job to you. As I say this all the time, you cannot leave a job to your kid.
Exactly.
You can leave a business to your kid.
Right.
And just the other day, I was reading, what's the my beautiful tennis player, her husband's name?
Serena.
Oh my God, that beautiful black sister there with them thick ass legs, her. I know I added a little extra to it, but her husband, their husband.
Because you extra.
Yeah, I know, I feel a little extra sometimes. But her husband left and gifted their daughter a business. Left them one of his businesses.
Exactly.
But he's also teaching her the financial stability of having that business. Not just like, here's $1 million, go ahead, and have it.
Right.
So I like the way that they're showing, and he also stepped down when nothing what impressed me about him. He stepped down from his company and let a black person run his company. So he's one of the first black billionaire CEOs that is branching the bridge with the social justice and equal raciality.
This was her husband, right?
Her husband.
So she put some of that black girl magic on him.
She put it on him. Between Rihanna, let me tell you, Rihanna got a billionaire, so they got that. Never mind.
Yeah.
They got them happy juices. And they got them happy, and they're keeping them men happy. And they let
black folks in.
They let the black folks in. You get that $1 billion check too. And when I also learned this past week, we have 4 black CEOs of 4 multi-million-dollar companies, billion-dollar companies that I have no idea about. And 2 of them are women. And one of the companies are IBM, Dell, and AT&T. And the other one, I want to say Home Depot, has a new black CEO. So I am, I keep my ear to the ground about these financial matters and who's running what, because we need to get into this corporate market. They're not going to let us in. We got to control and take our way in.
Yeah, definitely. Knowing what's going on in the marketplace help us prepare for the marketplace, and knowing who's winning and who we need to associate with, really, because we talk about just networking as a whole, but also bringing the information back, letting people know what to do. Because I didn't know about the one fund that she talked about.
Me either. That is something very brand new to me. And it's so funny that it's so much financial information out there that we don't get a hold to. Because some of us are too lazy to look it up.
That's it. That's basically it. We're going to rely on services as opposed to do our own research.
Diligent research,
right? And that's what we have to do when it comes to in this space of financial literacy. You have to stay educating yourself all the time. Well, Chef, I'm gonna let you get back to doing your thing, and I'm gonna bring on our
Can you smell what the chef is cooking?
Can you smell?
Rock, I took your coin phrase. Sorry.
They can't smell it, but y'all gonna know. And we're doing something special tonight. We're gonna be outside.
We're gonna move it outside to the fire pit tonight. We're gonna kick it outside. It's a beautiful night.
Fireside chat.
I finally been slowly getting my deck together and stuff. I gotta get the rest of my patio furniture put together. I started doing it the other day, and I got real close to it, but then it started looking like Chinese, and I'm sorry, I got confused and I stopped. And so my neighbor came by. He's like, "Brother, that's a 2-man job." He said that's why you got confused and stopped, because one person got to hold this while the other person screw this. I'm like, well, okay, I see. He said, well, whatever you want ready to finish, we can get it on. But I got my lights out there fine, so the lights are real nice and everything. And we were out there the other night testing it out, and it's pretty jazzy out there.
I'm not even gonna ask no question.
Well,
that show.
I haven't broke the deck yet.
Okay.
If that's the question you was going to ask. That I haven't done yet. But I do have a black ass backyard, and
it's pitch dark.
It is pitch dark back there.
All right then. Well, we're gonna take a short break, y'all, and we're going to actually, you know what I want to do? Let me see.
What you want to do?
Do
what you like.
Do what you want to do. I
we
can't
just
tell you.
And see, I was thinking of the Shock G and the Humpty Hump, because he just passed by this past week, and that was one of his coin phrases too. Do what you like. Yeah. Do the everybody do your dance, do the hump.
Do it, baby.
I think every Sunday's a freestyle.
Humpty hump. Do it, baby. Do the hump.
Yes, man, we done lost a lot of great, old school artists this past few weeks. It's just been, it's like you said, celebrate life, people. Wake up. I don't give a damn if you having a bad day. Turn that shit upside down. Yeah. Have a great day.
I know. I was talking to somebody today. Wait, hold 1 second. And they said, "Well, what should I wear?" I said, "Wear how you feel." And they said, "Well, I don't feel good." I said, "Well, then wear how you don't feel. Wear how you want to feel."
And there you go.
Wear how you want to feel.
And 10 times to the bell for that. I like that.
Wear how you want to feel.
Wear how I want. That's a shirt too.
Yeah. Because sometimes you don't feel it.
No.
But you gotta just go ahead on it.
But once you put it on, you feeling like
you feel better.
You feel better.
So
it changes your outlook, your mood, and you ready to roll.
Absolutely.
Wear what you feel.
Wear how you feel.
Wear how you feel.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. So that's.
Are you wearing how you feel?
Wear how you want to feel. Wear how you want to feel.
Wear how you want to feel. Mm-hmm. There we go.
Oh, she must have been on that phone call. So anyway, we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna bring up to you a very good friend of mine. They be making movies and stuff. So I am going to share you a reel with a movie coming up soon called Saving Nina. So sit back and take a look at it, and we'll be right back.
We're gonna do one called Save Antonio next.
Okay, let's get into it.
I gotta turn it there on 50. I'm sorry, you know if I finish all.
I'm already frozen.
You've been in the kitchen.
And I got the stuff.
Hey Nina, what you doing? I'm trying to see how fast Isaiah runs versus how fast Nolan runs. Why? I'm trying to figure out if they both go to the park, which takes like 5 minutes. Who would get there first?
You know your sister down there doing calculations and learning physics? You know how she is. She loves investigating things, and she actually thinks she can solve world problems.
Tori,
Hey.
I heard you got beat up.
Nina, what are you talking about beat up? Girl, hush, I gotta study.
Daddy said he will hurt anyone that hurts us.
Of course he's gonna hurt anyone who messes with his 2 little girls, Nina.
Is that why you didn't tell him that you got beat up?
Why do you keep saying that? I didn't get beat up and you're asking too many questions.
You the one saying everything. I didn't say you was washed up. You need to go wash up. Yeah, you need to go wash up. Like I said, don't even worry about it. I'll help Nina. Nina, because you useless.
Hey, you can stay in my room. I have an extra bed. It will be like a huge sleepover.
That sounds wonderful. But now, is that extra bed comfortable? Because at Grandma's age.
Hey, girls, hurry up. Don't be late for the spelling bee. Hey, what's up?
Let me unmute. Okay. Yes, that was Saving Nina by Victoria. Watson is the writer and producer. Did she write and produce that? Yeah. And assistant directed by Shani Sanders. Come on. So we have a newbie in the building.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, newbie.
Newbie.
I'm a newbie to the audience, not a newbie to you.
Not a newbie to the world. So you're known all over the world.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to get known to more people. Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Hey,
Tell everybody who you are.
My name is Sean M. Armstrong, and I am an actor and a screenwriter. First of all, I'm an actor first. I've been acting so I started in 2009.
Okay.
And I was doing some other stuff before then, you know, like creativity wise. I did music. I wrote music, you know, songs. I did, and I had I was in a couple of bands, groups, and stuff like that. I was did poetry. I wrote a book, a children's book in 2009, and then I started acting, and that's what I'm doing now, acting and things like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that. What inspired you to start acting? Do you remember, like, out of you being so creative, but then when you came to that point?
You know what? It's just an energy, just something that just hit me and saying that's something that I had to do. It's like it was a part of it was another part of my creativity that I want to explore. And acting, it connected me with writing, it connected me with music. It was like fulfillment of the whole aspect of art to me. And I just started doing it. And I did a student film performed in the student film at Howard University with this HBCU. I'm telling you, powerful, man. And I did that student film, and I haven't turned my back on acting since 2009.
Wow, that's beautiful. Let's see if we can get our audience to maybe ask you some questions in terms of like your journey or some of the things that may have inspired you, or at times where you may have been discouraged. Does that sound familiar?
Man, I could have stopped years ago. I could have stopped when I auditioned and didn't get a call back or things like that. I could have stopped then, but something just kept me grounded and motivated. And I went and studied, went to acting classes, acting coaches. I learned different techniques, different this and different that, and I stayed at it, and I just wouldn't stop. So I knew that, and I know that it's God given that I must continue to do this.
Wow, I love that because it does get daunting sometimes.
It does.
And you go through the process and you get the call, and then they say, "Oh, we chose somebody else for the part," or
you got to know that, you know what, that wasn't for me, but this one is. The next one will be for me and is for me.
So you have to keep your expectations up very high in this field.
You have
tough skin.
You got to know it's your calling.
Yeah.
If you don't know if your calling, you're gonna stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stop. I'm telling you. No way.
Right. Well, I'm so glad you joined us today for guests who's coming to dinner. And what kind of projects do you have coming up? Because I know you're working on some things.
Yeah, I just finished shooting a short film called When Love Calls.
When Love Calls.
And When Love Calls, just finished shooting that 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
And you should expect that like in August. I think it's going to be in some film festivals and things like that. I don't know all the places you're going to present it, but just look out for that. When Love Calls. And we got some wonderful cast, and the crew was directed is amazing, and just look forward for it. It's a beautiful faith-based love story.
Good. We need some good love stories.
Yeah.
I could go for a good love story.
Yeah, good faith-based black love story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can use.
We can.
Yeah.
We can. So I don't know if our studio audience, y'all want to give it up for our guests. Woo! Yeah. them up. They know they on my hit list.
Yeah. That's a powerhouse. They had some offers and everything.
Brother Sean, are you really from Georgia?
I was born in Ohio.
Oh,
Buckeye, but I grew up in Mississippi. And I've been in Atlanta since the 90s and went through the 90s in Atlanta. I moved to Washington, D.C. for about 8 years and came back to Atlanta. Then I went back to Mississippi for a little while and started a business and continued to act and went back and forth from Atlanta to Mississippi. And now I'm stationed back here in Atlanta and I'm ready to work. And like the chef say, you got to pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You have to pay this money because I done did a lot of.
Put your money to work.
We put these dues in, man.
We
put these dues in.
I paid dues for 12 years. I done free films. I built up my resume. Now it's time to get that money.
Get paid.
Yes.
Get paid.
There's nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with it.
Pay me because I put in the work. I've gained the knowledge. I've gained the skills.
That's right.
I need to gain that money.
So y'all heard that right. That's what this show is all about. Asking for it. I was talking to one of my other good close people, and I said, every time people see you, they should just know that they gonna need to write a check.
Okay.
Right.
Just get in the habit of when she show up, say, I'm gonna have to write a check.
So all y'all directors out there, know that you are hiring a professional and know that you need to pay up because you're trying to make money.
Right.
I need to make money.
Exactly.
I gotta pay bills.
Right.
I gotta eat.
Right.
I gotta get this house. I gotta travel.
Mm-hmm.
I travel around the world.
All that. And it's nothing. I love it when you get that. When I get that call and they already saying, whatever your requirements are, we're ready to meet them.
Right.
And you have to not be afraid to say no to something that does not offer you what you need.
Right.
It has to always be what's in it for you. If it's not a win for you, then you probably need to pass on it.
Right. You got to pass now.
And it's okay.
It's okay.
You got to know that just like with those jobs, that come up and you say yes or no to the part.
That's right.
It's the same way. If it's not lining up. So you got to
not lining up. You just won't line up.
Do you offer, after being in the business for like 12 years, do you offer mentoring or anything like that to somebody that's interested?
I'm always mentoring.
Okay.
People ask me all the time, friends, family, how do I start? I give them the answer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I tell them how to start. I say start with a headshot. Get yourself a headshot. Okay. And just when you first get into the business, you need to do some things for free. You know what I'm saying? So you can build up yourself. So people know what they're working with. And like I say, just start with headshots and go from there. Find an acting class in your community. If you don't want to do it like a class, you can find a private. You can find a private coach. A private coach will make a one-on-one personal view, and they will show you the techniques on how to start and how to do your run the business and how to learn how to become a professional actor.
We got a question for you.
What techniques do you study to help you prepare for a scene or a particular role? And what type of roles have you played? And what type of roles are you against playing?
One question at a time, because I need to repeat the question so our other people can hear. So, what kind of roles? What was the first question?
What techniques do you study to
What
prepare
techniques
for a role?
do you study to prepare for a role?
Well, I won't say a particular technique, but I've studied. I really a technique that you say that I learned to not to just act, but to become the actor, become the character. you know, they got different names for techniques, but just become the character. I learned how to break down the character, the what, when, why, how, and all these things like that. And then I just put myself in character. You know, I look at the situation, and then I break down the situation, and I become the character. However you want to call it, whatever you want to call it, you know, that's what I do.
That's what you do. So, Shani, what was the other question? What kind of roles would you play, or what kind of roles would you not play?
Well, I would do comedy. I would not play. Okay, I would not play a gay person because it's just not in something that I prefer to do.
No matter how much the check is?
No matter the check is, that's something. So if you want me to play a homosexuality role, you don't have to call me.
Then not.
I will not play that.
Okay.
I asked that because a lot of, nowadays, a lot of artists and actors, they have been taking that role no matter how much the check is.
Right.
And whatever. And some people don't have a boundary.
Right.
And no, what's the other word I'm looking for, but they don't have, no stoppage to where, what they will do. Some people do anything for a check.
Do anything.
And I'm glad that you say that you set boundaries to what you will do and not do when it comes to acting.
Yeah, I just set boundaries for myself. You know what I'm saying? I prefer not to do that, but
Is there any other role that you wouldn't take besides that?
No, I don't play what's the I don't play
played a pimp before?
I never played a pimp.
So would you play a pimp?
I will play a pimp.
Oh, you would.
Yeah.
So you do everything but porn.
Yeah.
Being gay.
Everything but that. But yeah.
Oh wow.
I've done a pedophile. Was it pedophile?
That's awful.
Yeah.
So you don't have no morals on that, huh?
Yeah, well, because the story had a good message to it.
Okay.
It had a beautiful message in the end, and that's the only reason.
Somebody got to play him. So
somebody had to play him, and
that's what you chose to play.
How do you turn off when you leave those roles?
How do I turn off? It's never been hard for me to just turn it off. And I just when I walk away,
that's it.
Off the camera, that's it. I leave it behind. I leave it there. It's not.
So it's acting, and you know it's acting.
It's acting. I get into the moment, and then when it's done, I clear my space.
Awesome. I love it.
It don't bother me.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us today. And Sean, how do you want people to get in touch with you?
You can get in contact with me on my social media. IG is Armstrong Million. It's Armstrong Million.
Can somebody put that in the chat for me?
Armstrong Million Instagram. Also, you can get in contact with me on my Facebook page, which is Gadiliel, GAHDILIEL, Sean SCAN Armstrong, and you can message me. You can follow me and
call you for a job.
You call me for a job if you need a great actor. I have my information. I have my reels. I have some content on my pages, and you can call me for a job and let me know. We can look at it, and I promise you I will perform.
Okay.
Very well.
That's
and
awesome.
Professionally.
That's awesome.
Don't forget the disclaimer. As long as you got the check.
As long as
you got the check.
As long as you got the check, because this is put your money or your talent to work for you.
Yeah.
Yes. Your money or your talent, either one. To work for you.
That's right.
So so we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna come back, and I'm gonna bring up one of our other dinner guests. So Sean, again, thanks, King.
You're welcome. You know how we do it. Thanks everyone. Thanks for listening, and hope y'all have a blessed evening. And we're gonna have some of this good food soon. I'm telling you.
I Am Enough talk show. What can I say? The title says it all. When you step into Wanda D zone, you are getting fed with food, fellowship, fun, and this beautiful song from Songbirds. I am enough. I am enough. So my recommendation, ladies and gentlemen, is that you join the I Am Enough talk show every first and third Sunday. Don't miss out on this food fun fellowship. You never know who's coming to dinner. I'm an exclusive member. I suggest you get in too. And that, my friends, is how it goes down on the I Am Enough talk show with Wanda D, the motivational queen, and Chef Antonio L. Smith, right at the chef spot. Get your tickets. I got mine.
Okay, I just like.
Hey, we're back. This is the I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matter. I'm your host, Wanda D, the motivational queen. And some of you may or may not know her, but this is Tiasha Janae, author Tiasha Janae, minister Tiasha Janae, mother Tiasha Janae, so many titles, right? So many. Wife Tiasha Janae, so many hats. So what's going on, beautiful?
Oh man, life is just awesome. Okay. I just tell you that. I mean, it's just a lot of good things coming. So
a lot of good things coming. I see you got your new look going on. You got
you like it?
Yeah, you got your nice little sundress on for a nice sunny day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Tell the people more about you, who you are, what you do, why you do.
Oh wow. Like she said, I am a woman of many hats. I'm a minister. I'm a radio personality. I'm an author. I'm a mother, a wife. I like to help people. So I coach, and we just get it done. Like, you know, we're in this book collaboration together. Wake up winning no matter what, because what?
Losing is not an option.
Yes. So we're not losing in this season, right? Yes. So,
can we say that again so everybody can clap? Because I think they didn't know that they were supposed to clap. I think that might have been it. Hit it again. I'm gonna hit it back.
Yes. So yes, we are co-authors of Wake Up Winning No Matter What, because what are we doing? Say the whole thing?
No. You gotta just tell me to say
Okay,
it.
so Wanda, what we doing? We waking up winning.
Because losing is not an option.
Not an option. Yes. So y'all make sure y'all clapping over there too, because we ain't losing in this season, right?
That's right. We ain't losing in this season. And you know, it's so beautiful because we're in a room with other creatives. You know, everybody's doing what they're doing. Mm-hmm. You know, we have nurses, we got authors, we got film writers, producers, actors. You know, chefs, you know, we got everything.
We got it all.
We got everything we need. And one thing about we on this topic of put your money to work for you, I know this is also your field.
Yes.
Financial literacy.
Yes.
So did you like what RJ offered?
Oh, I love it. I am so about that life. Whenever it's about building legacies for not just yourself, because you want something for yourself, but to think about your future, your children, and the next generations. We have to figure out what it takes to make our money work for us, so that we're not hustling and bustling every single second of the day to make the money, and then we are too tired to spend it.
Absolutely.
So we need to, build up trust funds and things of that nature, so that we can take this money for our children and our children's children, so that they never have to worry about, this is my last year of college and I can't pay to get out, or I need transportation and my parents are deceased. How am I going to get it? I don't have help. I don't have the job. I don't have the experience. So we teach our youth not just financial literacy, but we teach them how to make that money work for them as well. So financial literacy is key to a lot of things, a lot of our issues.
And I know you have businesses for all your children.
Yes, I do.
Do businesses.
Oh yeah, they're learning. They're watching their mom. I had someone tell me I should have been a Jamaican because I cook and I do hair and I do financial services, and I coach and I write and I sing and I do that. So it's all these things, and so they're like, Mom, what I'm gonna do?
who I'm gonna be. And so I was like, well, what do you like? And it's so funny how the creator works, because we're talking about being creatives. We are creators under the Most High Creator. And so our children, my daughter Trinity is now into her spiritual growth walk. And you think about her name, Trinity, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Now she's on this journey to building her spiritual background.
I love it.
Yeah. And
You gotta be
Hazina,
proud.
yeah, I am.
What my baby doing? What's she doing?
Jashana. Oh my goodness. She's with Sir Marketing, so she works with her bath oils and lotions and shower gel. So hers is Forever Shine Cosmetics. So she has a list of things that she provides. Hazina, her name is Hazina Azli Sarwa, which means treasure, original jewel, and she makes jewelry.
Wow.
I never,
You didn't even notice when you was naming these babies. And they just kind of like fell into what they're doing. That's amazing.
And Jashana's name is Jashana, but in German, the word Sean, SCHO with the umlaut N, means beautiful. And hers is Forever Shine Cosmetics, so it's forever beautiful. So I just love it. And you think about that. And now the boys starting theirs this summer, so I'm excited.
What my little buddy? He need to start a dance company, cause he love to dance. He love to dance.
He does, and he's a Michael Jackson.
This baby loves to dance. He dances all the time.
Yes, he loves to dance and to sing. And when he sings, he gives you that Michael Jackson feel with his voice. It's funny.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. So what you got going on business wise?
Wow.
Currently, say within the next. What's coming up?
What's coming up is our book project, Step Into Your Power. It's been being released for a minute now, but I tell you, we have this mindset now that we always wonder, well, when it's going to happen and when it's going to release. But I've adopted the mindset of being delayed does not mean denied. And so right now we're just wanting it to be the best that it can be. We know nothing's perfect, but stepping into your power is not just a book, but it's a whole movement. And everybody that's connected is supposed to be connected. And when we process this or publish this book, it's going to help out so many women and young girls, because it's not just women, it's the tweens from the age of 10 all the way to our grandparents that are, I think the oldest was 65 or 68 or something like that. So I'm so excited.
That's great. Everybody's adding value to help out everyone.
We're bridging gaps.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Matter of fact, that sounds familiar. Don't you have bridge gaps and something else?
Yeah. Yes, my old nonprofit name was GAP. And I changed it to the SIYP.
Okay.
So we are sipping. We're sip and talk. So we are stepping into our power and our purpose, turning our pain to our purpose. So we're doing a lot of good things.
I love it. Yes. I love it. Well, Queen, I want to just say from my mouth to your ears, I am really proud of you. I'm really proud of you because, I know some of the things that you often have to go through, even from like day one, even getting started for the very first time, when you came aboard on the first project, and just from that moment on, just watching you evolve, and I just loved your commitment to your family, because at the end of the day, that's all we have is our families and friends, and who we choose to do life with.
Yes.
So I thank you for choosing me to do life with you, because I feel so special and so honored that you do that, because out of all the people in the world, you could decide to have been somewhere else today, and you decided to be here, and that means a lot. She drove 2 hours, y'all, to get here. And
2 hours and a half.
2.5.
Dedicated. I love the usher.
2.5 hours, and that traffic was murder, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I should have got off the other exit like I did the first time.
Yeah. So it's and I have to say that because a lot of times in life, you never know when you will have the opportunity to celebrate someone, when you have the opportunity to tell them how you care and what, and you know, and them being special to you. And just, you know, that's just the walk that I want to maintain on. So I thank you for that.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. I'm all about giving people their flowers while they can smell them, because we're losing people left and right. And so we want to make sure that we are committed to, you know, just showing love.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. While we put our money to work, y'all.
While we put our
Because
money
let me
to
just
work.
say this for a moment. Just put a pin in that a lot of times, especially being, you know, Black in the Black community, we have these stereotypes about money. You know, money is evil, money don't do you no good, da 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 da. And that is just so far from the truth. You know, you are who you are, and money just magnifies who you are. So if you are a giver and you got more money, then you're just going to give more. If you are a person that likes to spend, you're going to do it regardless. You know, and if you know, if you're not a great person, if you evil and mean, you're going to be evil and mean whether you got money or whether you don't have money. So let us look at money as a serving tool, and know that it's for the services that we need to be happy or to be fulfilled, or just the things. And another thing is, people think that they should just desire for things that they that are necessities. Right. But I want to encourage everybody today that it's okay to get what you want, need, and desire some of those fruitful things in life. It's okay. It's okay to get all of that.
Right.
Living a unlimited lifestyle is what I'm going for.
That's right.
You know, no boundaries as far as what I want to achieve. And another thing is, get out there and experience doing something different that you think in your mind that money is preventing you from doing it. Go do it. Go see the $1 million house.
Oh yes.
You know, go test drive something. All they need is a driver's license, and they take a driver's license from anybody. So if you desiring to get you a Tesla or a new car or whatever that looks like for you, just say, you know what, I'm going, and walk in there with your head up like you belong there, and put them to work. The people that show up, when they looking at you, you be looking at them. You say, hey, yeah, I'm here today. You working? You gonna be you my person? Come on in. Here, what you need? My license? Here, take my license and bring me a bottle of water and take me on this joyride.
I know that's right. Because what I like to tell, you know, the people I coach, or even the children, the youth that I minister to, that it starts in your mind first. Trevor Otts instilled in me that, and that's Black CEO, shout out to him, is that you have to see it before you see it.
Absolutely.
Or you are never going to see it.
Or you're never going to see it.
You're never going to see it.
That's right. That's right.
So that stuck with me. You know? And then to know that it is also a biblical principle that, we tend to look at that one scripture that says how the love of money. Well, you don't have to love the money, but you have to know that the money will help you to get out of bondage, help you get, you know, change your zip code. If you're in a bad neighborhood and you want to put your children in the best school.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
We need that. So
you got to. So that's what I want to thank you for that, Queen, and let them know how to get in contact with you.
Look, y'all can reach me, and I'm gonna give all the credit to Wanda. She got my social media right. Get all social media platforms. I am Tiasha Janae. You can find me. Email, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. You can find me. I am
Tiasha Janae.
From Columbus, Georgia.
From Columbus, Georgia. From Columbus, Georgia, y'all.
Georgia. Yes.
All right, guys. We're gonna take just a quick little quick. You ain't even gonna miss us, because I want them to hear what we've been talking about is this book. So we're gonna play this song that you hear, guys, that goes along with this ad is from one of our other co-authors. I call her affectionately Songbird. Her name is Felicia Gardner. Be the Light.
Yes.
So take a listen to this, to half of the song anyway. Okay, and we'll be right back.
Take time out to focus on you. Don't take on any task that don't belong. belong to you. It's a perfect day to make a change. Gotta put the brakes on anything that get in your way. No time to second guess. You gotta put your trust in God and walk by faith. It's got to change your life. Know what you want and apply. Go far beyond than just try. Goodbye to yesterday. Today is the day to claim your destiny. Just clap your hands if you understand. Just clap your hands if you understand.
Every time it do something, hey, just clap your hands if you understand. Hey, just clap your hands if you understand.
Yes.
You like that,
don't you? I love it. It's so perfect.
Yes, it is perfect. Just like you, Queen.
Oh, thank you, Queen. You too.
Thank you. You know, you got to be comfortable giving and receiving compliments.
Yeah, I know I wasn't at one
first,
time, but
you
now
you got it now, right?
Yeah,
She be like,
I'm okay
"Thank
with
you."
that. Hey.
Yeah. So how are you today?
I am doing so great. I'm so glad to be here once again. I love coming here. The atmosphere, the being able to speak on so many different subjects. I love it. So I'm good. This is part of my self-care.
Well, awesome. Introduce yourself to the people.
I am Demetria Winters. I'm an Army vet, a nurse. I'm also an author, poet, entrepreneur, and mental health advocate.
Fighting hard for the people.
Definitely.
I love it.
Definitely. Taking my pain, as Amber Lyon says, and taking my pain from pain to purpose.
Exactly. Turning it from pain to purpose. And I just love this green wrap. That is a power wrap. That's like a look like you can go over here and take over the world with that wrap on.
Of course. This is one of my crowns.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And I wore it on purpose because this is actually Mental Health Awareness Month. And green is the color. So I decided to come.
And green is for money too, right, Chef? Yeah. So Queen, let's get into this real quick because we kind of got a little late start, but I just wanted to really, one thing about it is, and I'm just going to explain to our audience, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you for staying tuned in. If you're tuning in for the very first time, this is the I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matter. I am Wanda D Hollis, and joining me is Miss Demetria Winters. And one thing I wanted to let everybody know is that, we talk about all the time, like your power and what you put energy to and give away and take in, that's yours.
Yes.
Nobody can stop you from doing anything but you. So we're talking today, the subject is put your money to work for you. And I think that just like how we put our actions to work, we need to put our money to work.
Exactly.
So whatever it is, whether it's, you can do something real simple like take something and repurpose it, somebody's trash is somebody's treasure. You can decide that you want to have a garage sale once a month. And just clean. And what does that do? Keep your house clean.
Right.
You moving stuff out. You blessing somebody else.
Everything in order.
Yeah. So just some simple things of putting your money to work. So what have you discovered in your journey of living about money lessons?
Well, money lessons to me is tied into investment in not only using the money part, but investing in myself. And one of the ways I do that is to use my money to gain knowledge. And that has been working really well for me. Just like our former guest talked about all the things he did to learn about the skills for acting and that sort of thing that he put in blood, sweat, and tears. It's so important to not only take your money to the bank or
invest in some stock,
Mhm.
it's important to invest in your own skills, in your purpose.
Exactly.
So I recently been in a class called a core cohort for Southern Crescent Women in Business, and we poured into ourselves, the people who joined, to learn more about a better foundation for our businesses. And Coca-Cola actually sponsored us, so they took a big chunk of that cost for us. So there are ways to invest in yourself and get a great return, because knowledge really is power. Knowledge of what to do with your money, and when to stand down, when to just let it sit, and when to but sometimes when it seems like it's sitting, it's working for you.
Yeah,
You just gotta put it in the right place.
Queen, I want to ask you, was there ever a period of your life that you did not understand the importance of investing in yourself?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. And when did you make the transition? What came up to make you realize that, like this has got to stop?
Well, the transition when I've spoken about it before, when I didn't want to be here anymore, because I didn't feel worthy, I didn't feel valuable. And that's interesting. We're talking about money, right? I didn't feel like I was worth anything, the time of day, the effort, money, anything. In 2012, right around Veterans Day weekend, I decided that I was going to leave this earth.
You talking about committing suicide?
Exactly. I had suicidal ideation. However, something in me made me reach out to the Veterans Hotline. And that right there was a wake-up call for me, because I've been living life, and for all intents and purposes, everybody thought I looked fine and everything was okay, and it wasn't. So that was a wake-up call, and that was the first step for me to make that call and to start to learn myself better, in different aspects of my life, including money. Like I could actually have money sitting in the bank and a bill is due, and if I'm depressed, it's not getting paid.
So you have
money in the bank for
for taking care of things, the responsibilities. But because you was at such a dark place in your spirit, then you couldn't even manage the normal little small stuff.
Right. And that's one of the problems when it comes to mental health. Sometimes better, but when you have a challenge like that, then you don't do better. You gotta find a way to get to a positive space so that you can really truly learn and act on what you learn to do better.
That's beautiful, because I think about just you sharing that. I really never took the two to put them together, like the money and the depression and all that kind of stuff. But it makes sense, because when you think about when people do self-destructive things to themselves, they're like on this spiral of I'm not worth it, I don't want to do it, or even like the spending out of control is maybe a sign of some type of depression that's going on, or a lack of lack of purpose. Feeling that lack of purpose, feeling that void.
Yes, and it can it overtakes you, and it's difficult to explain, because I said they don't see those inner scars. They just see that,
absolutely.
Like if I dress up and put some makeup on, everybody's like, "Oh, look, she has it going on." But really, like I'm scared, or I'm worried, or whatever. You can't see what's on the inside, those inside scars.
Wow, that's beautiful. So in 2012, getting that wake up call, being in the facility, coming out and ready to pay attention to self care. And I know it's been a journey, and every day is a journey.
It has. It's been a long journey, but the more I was able to live another day, I mean, going on, I just know there's divine intervention and there's purpose and there's power.
So tell me about that. What are you talking about? What's going on so special in 2021?
There's so much going on. I was also a co-author with Wake Up Winning No Matter What, Volume 2.
Because
losing is not an option.
Exactly, and that's something for people who are thinking about suicide to realize you don't have to lose, and it's never too late to step into your power and to win. Right,
step into your power.
Yes, and I'm also part of the project with Tiasha Janae, Step Into Your Power, a book and devotional combination of different ages of women and mothers and daughters. And I self-published my own 21-day journal, which has a collection of my poetry through my own publishing company. Yes, and
it don't stop there.
No, it doesn't. Yesterday, it was so interesting. I actually modeled yesterday for a mother-daughter fashion show in T, and I didn't realize they were going to make me a featured model. So they read my bio and along with the designer. But I was like, and
she said 2021.
Man,
and I don't know what's happening.
At the beginning of 2021, I had the habit of saying, rise and grind, it's harvest time. And that's for real. That's for real. So
say that.
And let's see, I will be speaking for youth leadership for WWCA World Women Conference and Awards, their Young Leaders Club, about ACE trauma scores and the effects of the pandemic on coping skills for the youth. I will also, I'm working on a beautiful project with Ms. Wanda D. Hollis. It's going to be, see, it's a surprise, y'all. It's going to be good. It's so good. That's why it's a surprise. She knew I was about to spill the beans. But, and something else big that y'all are hearing for the first time.
Everybody, wait, hold up. Everybody say first time. First time.
All right. My course for my life coaching business, I have a curriculum and I roll it out in August. And I will be for Mother's Day. You'll see a flyer so that you can pre-register for either workshops, the courses, or both. Because I know some people want to hear from me, but maybe they can't afford the courses. Or, so I have different options for different pockets because it's needed. We need that positive energy.
Got it. Awesome, Queen. I'm so proud of you. I am so proud of you. And let's acknowledge some of our people watching. We got Miss Janelle Harris in the building. Tampa, Florida. What's up, Janelle? She said, she says a lot. Janelle, we lift each other and fix our sisters on crown. Absolutely. Remind me of our song, Shani.
You know it.
Yes. Okay. So let me go back up here to some of these comments. Well, we got Janelle Harris in the building, and Janelle is the owner, operator, and founder of She Exists Global Network. Y'all be sure to check her out. Janelle is phenomenal. When I say phenomenal, she's her and her husband, he does a prison reform. He has a prison reform community. She works and helps the women and with business and also just life skills. She helps them out there, and they do a lot in the area of, or I should say, around the globe. They work because their organization is global, but they also just had a big event on this past Saturday that was nice, and they have one coming up too in May. She's just busy. She's over there busy. That's one of my other business partners, and we like to cut up and make everybody stir it up. So Queen, you gave us a mouthful. what's coming up? What's coming up real soon? I know you told us all the things, but what's coming up soon? Oh, and you're on a project too, the book fair.
Oh, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Oh, and we have a fashion show in June.
See there?
Juneteenth. It's called For the Culture. And it's 3 because my daughter, she facilitated the first 2. And she's partnering with Chef, as well as we pulled in a designer that is the designer that did the work yesterday at that fashion show. She wants to join the project. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. So that is great. So how can they get the information to get the tickets, or where you want them to go to connect with you?
They can connect on our page, Aim High Solutions.
Okay, can somebody write that down, please? Aim High Solutions. Okay,
and of course they can connect with me. You can find me at my website, www.bbqlifecoach.com, and on my social media, I just took out all the INGs and everything, so everything is bbqlifecoach.com. Yes, I know it seems like barbecue when you hear BBQ, but you'll never forget it.
Right. She didn't got bold, y'all.
You
She
can contact
snatch your life out.
I know, right? It's a light and a purpose.
It's a light and a purpose.
Coming out.
Absolutely.
You can contact me by phone. My business phone is 404-919-3144. And I think Chef probably has his information on here already. Of course, he's one of the spearheads of the fashion show.
Absolutely.
So
your number. Repeat your number again.
404-919-3144.
Awesome. Well, I thank you so much for just joining. You know, like for coming out, for making that commitment, for showing up, bringing your light up, because you are definitely a powerhouse. I love you to life. I appreciate everything you do. You really get out here and you serve well, and people need you. You know, all of us, we need to just continue to shine our light and help one another. So I just love you for that.
Thank you.
So
and
thank
you know how much I appreciate you.
I do.
And everybody else. On my new look, my support team. Find you a good support team.
That's right. You gotta find you a good support team.
And people that
it don't take many.
Pay you for real and don't look for a discount.
Amen. Say it again. You bill 10 times for that.
I will buy her services or Tiasha, Janae, or Chef, or anybody I need, and pay them what they're worth.
And she will.
Okay?
Because you pay for what you get. You know, you pay for,
pay for
what you get.
That's right. So that's what we're talking about.
What you pay for, you don't overpay for what you get.
Exactly.
Okay. So I need you to do me a favor too, Tiasha. Make sure you put your information down there, because I don't see it. I'm looking through the chat here so I can show it. And we're gonna just take a short break. I'm gonna bring back our last guest, and then we're going to get in this kitchen and see what Chef is done. Chef, you about ready to shake and bake?
I'm almost ready to shake and bake. I gotta get these cupcakes in the oven, but I'm sorry we don't have the pictures to show the guests right now. But
that's
our video live audience. But we're gonna take clean pictures for later.
We're gonna show them. And we're gonna get some reaction. We're gonna have some further discussions, and we're gonna just keep this party going.
It's almost time for our after party and our grown and sexy conversation.
Oh my, they be turning up, y'all. I tell you what goes on the after party. What? Stays at the after party. That's right. So y'all hang tight. We're just gonna take a quick break. And you know what? I want to hear Songbird one more time.
Yes.
Can I just do that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let's hear it one more time.
Songbird.
You gotta take time out to focus on you. Don't take on any tasks that don't belong to you. It's a perfect day to make a change. Gotta put the brakes on anything that get in your way. No time to second guess. You gotta put your trust in God and walk by faith. It's time to change your life. Know what you want and apply. Go far beyond than just try. Goodbye to yesterday. Today is a day to claim your destiny. Just clap your hands if you understand. Just clap your hands if you understand.
Hands, clap your hands if you understand. Hey, just clap your hands if you understand. Hey, there you go. Hey, just clap your hands if you understand. What's up?
Hey, what up, though?
What up, though?
What up, though?
Uh-oh.
Y'all know it's finna get. Y'all know what time it is.
Uh-oh. You look amazing.
You look amazing.
Thank you. I love them queen earrings.
Ah,
I just noticed it.
yes, queendom.
Yeah. Okay, Chef Junior.
So, what up, though?
What up, though? Tell the people who you are, what you do, why you do.
I am enough.
You are.
I am enough. I am Shawnee D, filmmaker, screenplay writer, author, mother of a beautiful girl, young lady, Victoria Diane.
Graduating. Y'all, we cool. Can we get a little quiet on the set?
Quiet on the set. In my right hand corner.
Okay. It's a certain amount of management you have to do.
Always working.
Queen, what you got? You just came back in town. You was in Cali?
No, I was actually in Florida.
Okay,
I was in Florida. Shout out to Doc. Yes, I love you much, Doc Powell. I was in Florida. I was working with Adolfo, also my new illustrator for Saving Nina journals and comic book and cartoons. Lot going on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was in Florida working with Doc on couple things.
Okay.
I
know you gotta be like
leave
it like that until it's time to talk about it, in a serious way.
I want to get her autograph. She blowing up over there. Can't never catch when she's in
But
town.
but you know what? Every time she come in town, she is exclusive member to the I Am Enough talk show.
This is home. This is home, and everybody that comes through the door, they automatically become family.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
We're talking about putting your money to work for you.
Yes.
And I know you put your money to work for you.
Oh, absolutely. You have no other options because then what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's not working for you, then where does that leave you?
Yeah.
Where does that leave the people that need you, like family?
Yeah.
So making your money work to you is all a part of building that legacy.
Right.
Leaving something. See, the money part of it is one thing. I like what Butterfly, because that's what I call her, Butterfly Demetria. I like what she said about that being valuable, right? So knowing that not just the actual dollar, but the value of what you do.
Right.
Your time.
Right.
There's no refund on that, right?
Exactly.
No refund on your time.
Better say that.
So you have to make that time work for you just as your money, because your time turns into money if you're operating in it right. Time management.
And I know you have to put a lot of money into your business.
Absolutely.
Because you being in that space of, film and production, it's a big cost.
Oh, absolutely. It starts with just knowing what it is that you're trying to accomplish, right? Remembering your why. So why are you making that project? Why is that film important? Why does that message needs to get out, right? So all those things come into my mind before I even start the budget. Then I go into, well, this is what this why is going to cost. This is what this message is going to cost. And it gets costly because I am one that actually does pay my actors. So you want to make sure that
people are feeling valued.
Right.
So that's included in my budget. You got to pay your cast members. You have to pay your crew members. You have to pay for location. You have to pay. You're paying for people time. You have to pay for your business coaches.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Miss Wanda D, the motivational queen. I have to pay for a service, right? Because I want my business to grow. I want my business to be better. Now that's on the for-profit side, but I have a nonprofit.
Mm-hmm.
Time
you still
got to put in money. A lot of people didn't know I funded Why I Care 20 out of my pocket, blood, sweat, and many tears.
No. Yeah,
by myself,
put people in hotels,
putting people in hotels, and putting people, picking people up, making sure they got to and from, making sure that they get to their job interviews.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know exactly what Why I Care 20 do because we don't broadcast every time we pass the dollar, and that's just who I am. But it's a lot that
getting
goes
those calls at
behind
2 o'clock in the morning because somebody is put out.
And you gotta find the room. You gotta find the room right then and there. Calling your business partner saying, "Hey, can you pick them up? I'm out of town. I can't right now." But making sure that they have transportation available. It's just one of those things. But putting your dollar where it matters, and for me, it matters in my community. It matters with single moms, dads. I always say, it's not just about our queens. Our kings need us too. There are several that are out there, single fathers with nowhere to go. And it's not that they, out there lollygagging or messing around. People lose their jobs. We all know we got hit hard this last year, but people lose their jobs. And when they lose their jobs, they lose their money. Sometimes they lose their way, they lose their mind. So it comes and everything we do we have to focus on what is it going to do to better us, our children, our community. So when you think about when you spend your dollar, spend it where it's not just going to work for you, but it also works for your community. It works for everyone that's involved.
Right.
So then guess what? We all win. There is no losing.
That's right. And I know you're not a stranger to community work because you grew up. Tell them a little bit about how you grew up.
Giving and just being a part of community. My grandparents had a restaurant. I come from entrepreneurs. I know no other way. Now, I do still work a 9 to 5 because that 9 to 5 pays for the dreams, the vision, and everything else. And I'm not gonna stop until I know I got what I need. But where I came from, it was about building your business, building your community. We had, because this is my what up though sister for my Detroit people.
What up though?
We had Michiganders in the building. We had community, like families that would come out or sponsor the bookmobile, the playmobile, the swimmobile. They brought it to our communities. So our children didn't have to go outside to other areas or other neighborhoods where they weren't welcome. You know what I mean? We had it in our community. So that for me is what I want to see continue on.
Oh, you know what, you hitting some buttons, because when this mismanagement of funds and government comes along, it wipes out these programs that are supposed to be there for us. And back when we were growing up, when we were kids, we had summer programs, lunches came through the neighborhood. We had all of that at our disposal. And then we put people in power and they take over and they don't give back the way they supposed to. We had 4-H clubs. We had all of this.
Everything.
If there was a lot in your neighborhood, and if you wanted to build that lot, you can go and get everything you needed for that lot.
And everyone came together to make sure it happened. Even there was a time when we came up, even the people in the in city council, they were a part of the community. But unfortunately, greed steps in and they line their pockets and they take from the people. So now we have to recreate it. We got to figure it out. But see, we have people like you, people like me, Chef, so many of these beautiful people that actually do come together, build platforms like this so that we can meet other people that are like-minded and that can do these things within our community so that our children don't be left behind. Like I remember a former president, wife, she always said, no child left behind, but I can't even get into that. It's a whole nother topic about how many children were left behind under that administration, but that's another story. So when I say no child left behind, no child left behind. You have to mean what you say and say what you mean.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, give. Don't talk about it. Just be about it.
Yeah,
and I heard we was and I just have to say this because we want to make sure that when we step onto something, when we're jumping on a bandwagon, we know what we're talking about and we're jumping on for the right reason. And we're going to stay on it because we need to make sure that we fulfill whatever we jumped on that bandwagon for. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to just leave this with the guests and the audience. Do your part, because that's the main thing. For me as a filmmaker, I do my part through film, through creative arts and entertainment. My goal is to make sure that no child it has a creative mindset that wants to flourish, that has dreams. I want to help fulfill them. Whatever it takes for Wild Care 20 to do whatever it takes to make sure that there is no child left behind in our community. Right. Because it takes more than just their parents. So let me just say this to the community. Bring back that village. It takes more than their parents. It takes more than their teachers. Because when I was growing up, I had my neighbors. I had the people at the corner store. We had that. Aunts, uncles, cousins, and I know everybody. They may not want to bring it back because you don't trust everybody. It's too much going on in the world. But you know what? The circle that you do have,
make it work.
Make it work.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it is it doesn't take a lot of people to move to be powerful, right? But you have to be moving in that power, So if you come together, then make it worth it. Come together and have conversations like this. This is why we come together, to have these conversations, because we don't know who we're going to touch. We don't know who we're going to inspire. We don't know what's going to happen for somebody tomorrow. Somebody watching this right now may say, well, you know what? At our next family meeting, we're going to talk about, economics. We're going to talk about how to go into ownership with something, whether or support. Like you, I know you constantly need funds. So anybody watching that want to come and be a part of Wild Care 20 or be a mentor in this program or do anything like that, just reach out to Shani, reach out to anybody that you know. You don't necessarily have to start your own organization. You can always join up with somebody else. And even if you have your own organization, you still can help other people.
Yeah, partner with others. Yeah. I mean, because we all can use what each other have. Okay. So I may be able to help with being the creative, right? I have people that are into doing workshops for children. And my thing is, my kids, they so dope. Shout out to all the Wild Care 20 kids.
Dope
kids.
Yes.
My kids, I do a shout out to Saving Nina kids. Because see, they're leaders, they're directors. Eloise Hunt, forced to be reckoned with. Ayana Johnson, these babies are on top. Right. And they're showing you what it takes. And they're 11 and 12 years old, yet we have adults that's lagging and just not getting it right. It's a new day. So listen to our babies.
Right.
Don't shut them out. And I know I'm not going to hold you guys long because I'm trying to get to this good food chef got over there. Y'all just don't know. But it's lamb chops, Colossia cupcakes. But let me say this. What I want people to understand, don't shut your children out. Do not ever tell them, be quiet, go away. Do not make them feel like they don't have a voice. Do not make them feel like they're just trying to be seen and that's okay. They need your attention. They need to be seen. They need to be heard. And you need to listen.
Well, tell the people how to get in touch with you, Miss Shani D.
Whyicare20.com. That's the way to go.
Somebody put that down in the chat for me.
Whyicare20.com or on Facebook and IG, Whyicare20 Inc.
Whyicare20 Inc. Whyicare. And what's coming up? Well, what's coming up within this time frame?
Well, a few things. Wild Care 20, we have the journals. We're accepting pre-orders for Saving Nina journals. This is for all the little girls of color. Just teaching them and reminding them of their why and who they are, and that melanin is popping. We got the code for the melanin. Shout out to Sandy Hunt. One of our writers for Saving Nina, and of course my baby girl Victoria Diane. They're amazing writers. So that's one thing that's coming up. Saving Nina, It's in post-production, so be on the lookout very soon for that. As well as working on the wedding words with that phenomenal actor you guys saw before, Sean Armstrong, amazing writer. So we're gonna see what y'all got. We will be casting for Saving Nina, absolutely, for the next couple episodes, as well as the wedding words. So that's what I got. But they have to reach out to us through wirecare20.com and then just click on the how can we help and how you can serve.
Yep.
And that's the way to go.
So if you have a child that you want to put them in something positive, you can check her out for that. If you are wanting to put your talents to work for the organization, either way, because if somebody come to you, you're gonna have a place for them, right?
All the time.
A placement.
All the time. It's never a day that you do not reach out and say, hey, what can I do?
I'll find something for you to do. Well, Queen, I just, I'm always, we chop it up all the time. If anybody don't know, like, this is my sister.
Yes.
So, I'm just so proud of you, the things that you do, the impact that you make, the difference that you help in other people's lives. You have no idea, being there just in that atmosphere of things moving and things happening and things coming to completion is just a beautiful thing. So I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud for you and all of the lives that you touched and continue to touch. It's just a big thing.
Continue to thank you for everyone that actually continues to purchase letters of forgiveness. Please do continue to purchase letters of forgiveness.
That's where it all started.
That's where it all started. And shout out to my people, my family.
And she will be a part of the book fair as well. So y'all can check out more of because letters of that's a whole nother topic.
So be on the lookout for a whole lot more with letters of forgiveness.
Letters
Just
of
know
forgiveness.
That it's going down when you get down. Thank you, Queen, for having me.
Absolutely.
This is always home. I love you so much.
I love you too. So don't go nowhere. We're going to wrap this up. What's going on here is, this is the I Am Enough talk show where your dreams matter, and we come to you live at 5 every first and third Sunday. Thank you so much, guys, for participating. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for every positive comment that you left. Just thank you. Thank you for liking, for sharing this information. If you're on YouTube, thank you for hitting that subscribe button and that notification button. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, thank you for keep passing on the information. This is how we make social media works. This is how we make marketing work and also media management work. Is that it doesn't take a lot of people to do great things. It just takes everybody can do something great. And for right now, it's just getting this information out. We need to know in our community and in every community, we need to know our purpose. We need to understand our worth, our value. And this is why we do what we do. This show, I've been in media now for over 10 years, and I keep going because I am passionate and I'm dedicated to helping people win. We win together. If I'm winning, you winning. And if you're winning, we're all winning. So let's just continue to link up, continue to do this. If you all want to be a part of our show, the how you get in touch with us is just to email us at IamEnoughTalkShow@gmail.com. If you want to advertise, if you want to be a guest, if whatever you want to do, let us help you. Even if you want to start your sponsors. Also, if you just have an ideal, just come to us. Associated with me is about 5 other platforms. You've heard from Miss Tiasha Janae. She offers a platform as well. And what we are doing is we're making a difference. The movement can't move itself, so doggone it, we're going to move the movement.
We moving the movement.
We moving it. So I want to tell you all good night, peace, love, and light. We love you. And I'm gonna let DJ MC Class take them out. They need to hear this. They need to hear this one right here.
I think they should.
Yeah, they need to hear this one right here. So y'all be great, and we'll see you on the 3rd Sunday. Okay. Bye for now. I love you. There's nothing you can do about it.
Go through with PTSD also, I'm ex-military. But I learned how to turn it into microphone techniques. So I'm going to freestyle and then I'm going to tell y'all a little something. Because Wanda D told me to freestyle. Say, I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Hard with the drums. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I come from the boogie down, south side of town. MCs like me, we come incredible. See, I've been spending so much time in my head. Grab the microphone. Did you hear what I just said? I got skills, rocking on the mic. I pay bills all the time. Rapping on the beat with the rhyme. I'm coming off the top of my mind. I do this all the time. This is how I rhyme. I am enough.
I am enough.
Sing it. I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. Times right now are totally rough. Every time I'm dealing with this stuff, I grab the microphone and I don't bluff. And when I hold the microphone, I'm like the bluff. Sit back and watch the crowd rock. I grab the microphone non-stop. Blast the microphone is, I got a bonus to grab this mic and do just what I like. Too much hesitation, I had to take the time. Sit back, relax so I can unwind. Messing with my mind. Now I gotta come out here and show this one time that I could unwind. Say a little stuff that was on my mind. And this is how we do. Are y'all with me? I'm with you too. Say I am enough.
I am enough.
Say I am enough.
I am enough.
Come on, times are tough and you know it's rough. But say I am enough.
I am enough.
Say I am enough.
I am enough.
I am enough. I am enough. I'm from the Bronx, baby. Alright.
In the 8C.
Hey y'all, it's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, your accountability coach helping you get it done. What is it that you need to get done? I can help you get on the media and make more money. Get that exposure you're looking for. So come see me. Check me out all social media under Wanda D House, yes, my government name. And you can also follow my website at IamEnough365.com. That's me, Wanda D, the Motivational Queen, and I look forward to seeing you soon.